Welcome to my YouTube channel, friends, and this is Ricky Chisambo. In today's lesson, we want to revise English 2022. This is internal. Before we go any further, I want to thank everyone who has been supportive for this work. And then if perhaps you want to reach me, here is my line. So I'm going to write here on top before we can start. My number is 0969 65 0240. So you can reach me using this number, and thank you very much. If you are new to this channel, please you can subscribe. Okay, so we can move to the first set of questions. So the first question is structure, and structure carries 20 marks. So here we have a clause. So this is a clause passage which was carrying 10 marks, or which is carrying 10 marks. So there are two sections under this question. Answer both section 1 and section 2. So we have section 1, which is a clause. So complete the following passages by supplying the missing words. Only one word must be filled in each blank space. So once you've been given a clause, it is very important that you go through. The first time you can read the whole clause, and then on the second page, that is when you can start answering. That will be very helpful in your exams as you are preparing to sit for your exams. It can be internal or external, that is GCE. So we want to start with the first one. So peppermint is a hybrid plant with numerous. So the answer here, it is healthy. So this is an example which is healthy benefits. Originally from Europe, peppermint today is cultivated all the world. So here it is very simple. You can say cultivated all over. So all over the world. It can consist fresh or dry leaves for use in food. So it can consist of. So of fresh or dry leaves for use in food, or as tea. So here, so we are saying that this can be used, the leaves can be used in food. And what else? Tea. So what are we going to use? We're going to use as a tea. So we can move. Its essential oil is in tinctures, chest rubs, and creams. So here we are saying that it is essential oil. Its essential oil is. So here what word can suit is used. So is used in the following. So we have these three. So it is used. Okay. Number 5. So it can be taken in enteric coated capsules for swallowing. So it can also be taken in enteric coated capsules for swallowing. This allows the peppermint pass into the intestine. So we are saying that where can they pass? So we are saying that they can pass into. So we are saying that this allows the peppermint to pass into the intestine. So number 7, peppermint essential oil a concentrated oil that is extracted So here, what can be the answer? So peppermint essential oil is a concentrated oil that is extracted from the peppermint by steam distillation. So by steam distillation, the whole fresh or the partly dried dash is used before dash to flowers. So the whole fresh or partly dried dash is used before it dash to flowers. So we are saying that the whole fresh or partly dried plant. So it can be used as fresh or a dried one is used before it. So the answers you can say before it starts to flower, or you can say or begins. Okay, so the other one, let us move. So we're saying that peppermint essential oil should not be dash orally and must be diluted dash a carrier oil such as olive. So we are saying that peppermint essential oil should not be taken. So taken orally and must be diluted with a carrier oil such as olive. So we're saying dash before applying to the skin. So also we have which is applied to the skin, that is what? Olive oil, and then this is common. So we're saying that here it is oil. So olive oil before applying to the skin. Okay, we can move. We are saying that peppermint, So peppermint is a popular traditional remedy. So remedy can means it is the solution or the medication which is used, or the solution. So we are saying that claims the stomach. Here, where are we? Okay, we are here. So we are saying that peppermint is a popular traditional remedy dash a number of conditions. So if it is a remedy, what does it do? So we are saying that remedy for a number of conditions. So it calms the stomach muscles and improves dash flow of bile. So the answer here is the flow. So the flow of what? Bile. So these flow are known. That's why we've used there. However, it should not be used by. So it should not be used by dash with esophageal reflex diseases. And then, so what answer is supposed to be here on 17? So it should not be used by. So it can be those with, or you can say, or people with. And then we can move. The oil is widely used for calming skin irritation and itchiness. Applying diluted peppermint oil onto the forehead as dash found to be effective in dash of the tension headache. So we are saying that applying diluted peppermint oil onto the forehead has been found to be more effective in the treatment. So in the treatment of a tension head or headache. Methyl, the dash chemical component of peppermint, is an effective decongestant and expectorant. So now, what is the answer on question 20? So we are saying that menthol, the main chemical, or you can say the major chemical component of peppermint. So we are saying that the answers can be either main, or you can say major. Okay, so we can move. Okay, we've moved to transformations. So transformations, we are saying that in each of the following terms, sentence A is complete, but sentence B is incomplete. Complete sentence B each time, making it as similar as possible in meaning to sentence A. Make sentence B as 1, never 2. Do not make any changes to the printed parts of sentence B. So meaning that the first part here shouldn't be changed. So this part shouldn't be changed. And then when constructing the second sentence, it should mean as sentence A. So the meaning shouldn't differ. And then the other thing is, you shouldn't put or when writing two sentences. Let me give an example of what we mean when we say two sentences. So now, we can say Mary is beautiful. Is beautiful. Full stop. And then we say Mary is hardworking. So meaning that these are two sentences. So these are two sentences. Now what are you supposed to do? You have to make one sentence. So you have to form one sentence. And then the first part has been done on your behalf. And then what you have to do is just to complete the sentence, like the examples which has been given, which is the mirror was broken by Chuma. So Chuma broke the mirror. The mirror was broken by Chuma. So let us move to the questions that we are supposed to answer. So we have 1. So 1, we are saying that all the learners in my class passed the examination. So what can mean to pass the examination? So we are saying that none. So if we say none, then in the sentence there must be failure. Or where we say none of the pupils failed. So it means that all of them, they had passed the examination. So we are saying that none of the learners in my class failed the examination. Okay, let us move to the second one. Although my uncle is a devout Christian, he does not often help the poor. So now, him being a Christian, he was not helpful. He was not helping the poor. So here we are saying that in spite of. So in spite of. So always what you should know is that when we say in spite of, there must be being. So we are saying that in spite of, so we can say in spite of being, in spite of being a devoted Christian, my uncle does not often help the poor. Or you can write it like this, So we're saying that in spite, so in spite of which has been given, so we're saying that in spite of my uncle in spite of my uncle being a devoted Christian, he does not help often. So we've left often. So it does not often, okay? So it does not often help the poor. Okay, so these two were supposed to be the answers. Number 3, I am here to address your concerns today, said the human resource officer to the workers. And then B, we are saying that, so this human resource was ready to give answers to the workers if at all they had questions. So we are saying that the human resource officer told the workers that, so he told the workers that we don't know if this human resource was a male or female. So we're going to say the human resource officer told the workers that he or she was there to address their concerns. Okay, so we can move to the other one. The spectators were excited to see him in the team. So they were very happy to see this person in the team. We don't know who the person is. So we can say that to the excitement. So we can say to the excitement of the spectators. The spectators, they saw him in the team. Okay, so this was the answer. So to the excitement of the spectators, They saw him in the what? In the team. So this is the first one. The second one, it can be written as, so this is the second one on question 4. We are saying that to the spectators, to the spectators excitement, they saw him in the team. Okay, so here there must be a comma there. Number 5. As the Scots flew over the Kafue National Park, they saw a lot of beautiful birds. So we can say flying. So we can say flying over. So flying over the Kafue National Park. The scouts saw a lot. They saw a lot of beautiful birds. Okay, so we can move quickly. It is very unfortunate that you have lost the contest. So B, we shouldn't change the meaning of the first sentence by writing the second sentence. So we are saying that you have lost the contest is very unfortunate. Is very unfortunate. Okay, so we can move to 7. The police officer allowed the destiny to escape. So the police officer let, so we are saying that the police officer let the destiny escape. Okay, so that one was simple. So we can move to 8. They little realize that laziness does not pay. So we can say little do. So little do they realize that laziness does not pay. Okay, so we can move to question 9. So we are saying that I did not remember to hand in my exercise book, and I was punished by Mr. Tembo. So these are two different sentences. So now, according to the instructions, we are told to come up with one sentence. So these are two different sentences. So we'll come up with one sentence. We're going to combine these two. So we are saying that if I had remembered, so this one will change into past. So we are saying that if I had remembered, so if I had remembered to hand over, or to hand in. You can say to hand in. So to hand in my exercise book, I would not have been punished. I would not have been punished by Mr. Tembo. And then you can also write it to say, this is the first one. So you can also write it to say, if I had remembered to hand in my exercise book, Mr. Tembo would not have punished me. So she was punished because, or he was punished because he or she didn't hand in the book to Mr. what? Tembo. Number 10. My happiness increased as I got closer to the assembly hall. So we have the closer, we can say the closer I got to the assembly hall, the happier, not the happy or not the happiness, but the happier I became. Okay, so that is, we can move. So comprehension, the words that are underlined, they are very important. You should pay attention to them. So we have mortality, and then palatability. So these are the words. Secret, and then we have realm, then we have compost, and then we have edible, delicious. So we can move and go to the questions so that we get them correctly. So we are saying that in each of the questions 1 to 9, select the best answers from the 4 options provided. Indicate your answer by drawing a circle around the letter on the question paper as in the examples given below. If you change your mind, cross out the X. Choose very neatly when circle your reserved answer clear. So question 10, answer as instructed. So you have to pay much attention to these instructions which are given. So these instructions, they are very, very important. They are very, very important. You have to pay much attention to them. So they've said that answers, you have to circle them. Like in this an example that we've been given here, to say the passage is about, so on the answers we have commercial mushroom farming. So this was the answer. So now let us move to the questions that we are supposed to answer. So we have like question 1, In paragraph 1, the ancient Greek attached a lot of value to mushroom because they were, so on the answers, a preserve of a royal family, believed to be food for commoners, believed to make warriors stronger in war, served only on special occasions. So we can go to paragraph 1. So pharaohs of ancient Egypt praised mushroom as a delicacy. They decreased them as a preserve of royal family and that no commoner could even touch them. According to Egyptians, mushroom were a plant of immortality. As for the ancient Greek, they believed that mushroom empowered their warriors for battle. So here we have, let us look at the answers that we have. So a preserved of a royal family, okay, so believed to be food for commoners, no. So believed to make warriors strong in war, okay, yes. So served only on special occasions. So now in this question we are saying that the ancient Greeks attached a value of mushroom to mushroom because they were. So here the answer to this question, we are saying that the one which is very suitable is C. Okay, so we can move to, according to paragraph 2, Noel is dash Australian. So the answers: A, determined and famous, a huge and strong, an ambitious and calm, an enthusiastic and industrious. So we can look at paragraph 2. Okay, so people all over the world enjoy eating mushroom. Neil, a barely Australian, is a microbiologist and mushroom expert. He studied mushroom cultivation in several countries before returning to grow them commercially. Mushroom are fungi, a family of organisms that include mildew and moulds. Biologists formerly thought that fungi were plants, but it is now known that they are very different from plants. So we can go to the questions. Okay, so we are on question 2, where we are saying that according to paragraph 3, Noel is a dash Australian. So there is a word which has been used here. So there is a word which has been used in paragraph 4. So this one, so bully. So a bully. So the question here, so we are saying that, so the answer here, it means a huge and what? And strong. Okay, so we can move to another question. It is indicated in paragraph 2 that Noel drew his inspiration from some study. So A, conducting in different countries, on commercial farming in Australia, a consumer of mushroom, D, on cultivation done in a few countries. So the answer here, it is A. He conducted in different countries, so he was a specialist in mushroom. According to paragraph 3, palatability of mushroom is said to be influenced by point of view. So palatability, so let us look at paragraph 3. So we are saying mushroom palatability is obviously subjective. However, mushroom has a unique texture, and flavor that is not found in other food. They are quite good for consumption. They also have an amino acid profile that reveals beans. So let us look at the answers. Okay, so the answers here, we have Egyptian, and then we have majority, personal, and royal. So the answer here, it is a personal. Okay, we can move to 5. In paragraph 4, mushrooms are considered to be different from other plants because, so they are considered to be different from other plants because of the way they make their food. They can convert organic material into food. They have an extraordinary digestive system. They secrete powerful enzymes. So the answer here, it is A. Okay, question 6. The word them in paragraph 4 refers to, so let us see on paragraph 4. So paragraph 4. Okay, so fungi differ from plants and animals on how they obtain their food. They do not manufacture their food through photosynthesis as do nearly all other plants. They grow in the dark. Their body secretes powerful enzymes. These enzymes convert organic material into basic nutrients which they absorb as food. This unique digestive process also distinguishes fungi from animals. Since fungi are neither plants nor animals, biologists now classify them as in mushrooms. So this is what we are looking at. Them in a realm of their own, the fungi kingdom. So we can see. Okay, so what is the answer there? So the answer is C, which is the fungi. In paragraph 5, uncultivated mushroom can be produced when, so in paragraph 5, so we can go to paragraph 5. So much of the increase in mushroom production is due to the development of high yield system. This system depends on exact environmental control, high yield and rapid production cycle. With most mushroom species require specialized facilities. In the wild nature, mushroom realize millions of tin spores. These tin spores mix with other mushroom spores and germinate. If the spore land is in a cold, damp place with plenty of food, they can grow into new mushroom. Commercial mushroom growers aim to replicate this process using controlled conditions to improve crop yield and quality. So we can go to, so uncultivated mushroom can be produced when, so controlled commercial conditions are met, fully grown mushroom spores mix with others, precise environmental conditions are met, required specialized facilities are provided. So the answer is fully grown mushroom spores mix with others. So in paragraph 6, we can deduce that white mushroom grow best in, so bags of pasteurized plant waste, bacteria-free farm compost, bacteria-rich farm compost, logs of compressed dust. So the answer here it is bacteria-free farm compost. Okay, so we can move to question 9. What inclusion can be drawn from paragraph 7? What is the conclusion there in paragraph 7? In paragraph 7. Okay, let us go to paragraph 7. Okay. It can be very dangerous to gather mushroom in the wild. The death cap mushroom, among others, closely resembles edible varieties, yet is deadly. Never eat mushroom from the wild unless they are examined by an expert and certified to eat. Commercially grown mushrooms are safe to consume. They are in fact delicious treats that were once reserved by the royal. So mushrooms are okay. So we can say what conclusion can be drawn from paragraph 7. So all mushrooms are deadly. All wild mushroom should never be eaten. Commercial grown mushrooms are barely safe to consume. Not all mushrooms are safe to eat. So this is the answer. So you need an expert. So from the underlined words in passages, find one word which means the same or nearly the same as the following words or phrases. So domain of activity. So domain of activity. So domain of activity. So what word could mean from those words that we named? So the word it is realm. Okay, so do in a similar fashion. So to do in a similar fashion, we're saying that this is replicate. So replicate is doing in the similar manner. Decayed organic material. So decayed organic material is compost. And then we have pleasantness. So pleasantness is okay. We have palatability. Okay, so we can move to the last part, which is summary. So summary, we are saying that summary, you have to go to the instruction first. So you've been given to say you have to write words which should not exceed 140. So here you have to be very careful in terms of summarizing your summary. So you have to let me write the points. So points that will help. So points that helps to summarize. So the first one is relevant, or you find points, and then these points should be relevant. So you should find points which are relevant. And then the other one, do not. So do not give examples examples because you run out of words or you run out of time. So the other one, we are saying that it should be in paragraph. In paragraph form. And then the other one, mainly it is only one paragraph. And then the other one is you have to link. So there must be a link of what? Of points. So points should be linked to each other so that the reader can understand what you are talking about. So summary is very simple. So you can get all the marks that you are given on this part. So thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe if you are new to this channel.